Good evening, YouTube. This is supposed to be a bit of a gap-fill video on the basis that I thought that all my American friends would be busy with Thanksgiving celebrations, and there might be a bit of a hole in the video community this evening. But in fact, many of you have already managed to post videos earlier on Thanksgiving Day for you. I've watched The Wisdom Junkie. I've watched Bama Piper feeding his car. And I've watched Smoking Grandpa Bones determinedly smoking his pipe on the porch despite the criticism from his family. It looks like you're all having a really good time, and I hope that continues for you. It's a normal working day here in the UK. And it looks decidedly like I've mistimed this and pretty much finished this bottle of tobacco. I was smoking in my recently acquired Hardcastle poker. Some Baron Navy Flake, which is a new departure for me. I've not tried a Navy Flake before. It's quite a subtle added flavour there, a little bit of plum, maybe a little bit more fruit than I'm used to, but very pleasant. Yep, definitely got it. Still, it's been a normal working day here in the UK. Not unpleasant. I'm fortunate enough not to have many in the way of unpleasant days. Little overcasts either end of the day, but some bright spells in the middle. And a perfectly reasonable day. I've got a glass of Moreland's Old Speckled Hen on the go, but I haven't got a free hand to show you that, so you're out of luck. You'll just have to trust me. That said, there isn't an awful lot left in that glass either, so I might need to both refresh the pipe and the glass. I haven't really got much to say tonight, and I just thought I'd come on and fill the gap left by my American cousins. I understand you've got Black Friday to look forward to tomorrow. That's an event which some of the retailers are trying to instill into British culture. Not very many of them so far. And I'm not sure that we get quite the same level of supposed bargains as you do in the States. Certainly isn't going to make me jump up and down and join the consumerism treadmill. I've already chosen Christmas gifts for the most important members of my family. I've got a little bit more shopping to do, but not a huge amount. And then I'll just settle down and look forward to a reasonably short month next month. I say short because the industry I'm in, we have a tendency to close for the Christmas period completely. I deal with financial services, and there are a lot of people that want to talk about investments and insurances and the like around the Christmas period, so we'll be working towards the end of our financial year? Probably not the end of our financial year. Talking towards the end of the year, just tying things up, trying to catch up on a bit of a backlog, and generally working towards that long break. My firm actually closes on the evening of the 23rd and doesn't open again until the 2nd of January. So it's got a nice long break. We're approaching the office party season. I think that goes on pretty much throughout December. As luck would have it, my wife's got 2 works events to partake in, and with my current employer, she's also invited to our Christmas party as well, which is very generous indeed. I've seen the first batch of Christmas lights already up in houses around the area, which is a little horrifying on the basis it's not even the end of November yet, but hey, if that's what floats your boat, then go ahead. For me, well, sometime during the month of December, my wife and son will acquire the traditional Christmas tree and the house will get decorated. I'll partake where I have to, but I'm not a great one for decorations. We have Christmas cards to write and presents to exchange with various family members and things, but overall, just looking forward to a break with the family and a bit of a rest. In fact, this year my wife is working almost a full day on Christmas Day, so we'll probably completely postpone Christmas until the 26th. When the 3 of us are off, I might take the chance of doing a bit of visiting on Christmas Day itself, but by and large I anticipate a reasonably easy lean into the festive period and a reasonably relaxing period over that period as well. That's about 2 weeks to do very little. A little bit of pipe smoking probably. Maybe get the opportunity to make a video or 2. If you can hear that slightly strange noise in the background, that's one of the cats. I'll ask him to go out again. Not a big issue, but this time of the year he doesn't want to be out because the weather's not great. He doesn't want to be in because he likes to be out. Typical cat, really. Not quite sure what he wants. The dog is fast asleep alongside me and pretty much oblivious to anything going on around him. He's getting a few years on him now, and his ears not great, and his eyes aren't great, and his hips aren't great. So he gets fed, he has some company, gets the occasional walk, but his is a very peaceful existence currently. So, I don't think there's very much more to say. Life here in the UK is good. Well, it is for me and mine anyway. I'm sure there are others out there less fortunate, but I have nothing to complain about. No reason to moan at all. I hope all of my American friends have had a good Thanksgiving Day and enjoy what will be for many an extended weekend. Although I know the Wisdom Junkie is working at least part of today. I'm guessing that industry being what it is, there are core members of your society who still put in a shift on Thanksgiving Day and over the Thanksgiving weekend. And I hope they have a chance to spend some time with their families and take part in the celebrations when they get a moment. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. In the meantime, stay happy.